Welcome to the skating session. My name is Tony Wheeler. I know we've been off for the entire summer, but the skating season is back, and I just stayed up all night. It is now 7:45 in the morning in Miami. I watched the entire Junior Grand Prix, the opening competition in China. As you know, on Instagram, I put up a lot of clips from competitions, a lot of the storylines that are interesting. And there's one storyline from this men's competition that has a lot of people talking after I posted about it on Instagram. And I'm here with Kyvalya Kopparapu of India, who just finished the competition literally, what, like 4 hours ago, I think it finished. So thank you so much
Yeah,
for
yeah,
joining me. The story is an interesting one because Mark Conredi, one of the commentators for the ISU stream, let it be known to the fans that were watching that you started figure skating literally, what is it, 3 months ago? Something like this?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
So you have a background in roller skating. Let's talk about that first. For people that are just discovering you from the Junior Grand Prix, which, from Instagram, you can see a lot of people are very interested in this. Talk about
yes,
your
yes.
history in roller skating and how you got involved in roller skating, how long it's been, what you've been able to achieve.
So basically, in roller skating, we call artistic roller skating.
Mhm.
So I've been doing artistic roller skating from the past 10 years, 10 to 12 years. So in roller skating, I went up to
Okay.
like Asian championship level, and I won two gold medals. I mean, the age groups in figure skating and roller skating are very different.
Mhm.
So it's called Cadet Age Group, and in that I won two gold medals in the Asian Championship in 2023. So, and that was also held in China.
What were you able to achieve in roller skating compared to figure skating? I know that you said you've been able to do doubles, but I guess what is the difference between what you were accomplishing in roller skating all those years to what you've been able to do in figure skating in these few months?
So in figure skating, I was able to, actually in rollers, I was not able to get my double axel. But when I started figure skating, I got my double axel. I think maybe the reason for this because the roller skates weigh more than the ice skates, because we have wheels, bearings, and all those nuts and things. So that weighs more than the ice skate. So when I shifted to the ice skate, that I was able to jump with more ease because of the less weight. And I got my first double axel on ice, like figure skating on ice on the blades. So I
Yeah.
was like so happy when I got my first double axel, and it was not that far, not and it was very recent. It was not that bad far away, like not that long back. It was, I think maybe 2 weeks before coming here, I guess. I got my double axel.
And you just
I was
started
like
figure skating. This is what
yeah,
people, yeah.
exactly. I was on cloud nine. Like, wow. I mean, on roller skating, I mean, I got only two rotations. Like, I mean, double axle is 2.5 rotations.
Mhm.
So I was able to get only two rotations on the roller skates. So I've been trying double axle for the past 2 years on the roller skates, and it was very difficult for me. And the technique and everything. My technique is very poor. Like, I don't have proper technique. I don't know the proper technique. So when I came to the ice, I felt more ease with less weight of the skate. That helped me a lot. So with that, I was able to get double axel maybe in 2 months after I start figure skating.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
that's
like,
so crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
I was able to get the rotation, but the landings were inconsistent.
Mhm.
So I still have to master the landings.
Yeah, and for people that want to see, I'll link to your Instagram account, but you have a clip of you doing a double axel on the ice. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That was my first successfully landed double axel. It was in the junior. It was during the JGP, and
Yes,
I was
that's
like
amazing.
so crazy.
You talked about, you said a little bit before, you said your jump technique is not good because you don't really know what you're doing. You
Yeah,
don't really have this team around you that's teaching you. At any point
yeah.
of your roller skating career, did you have a real coach, or was it just people helped you when they could, or did you learn everything on your own?
Actually, I do have a coach in roller skating, and his name is P. Satyanarayana. And the thing is, he lives in a different city than I do. Like, we live in the same province, but he lives in a different city, and I live in a different city. And it's like a 6 hours metro station
Wow.
journey, like 6 hours metro journey. So he comes to my city once in a month, and he stays for 4 or 5 days and coaches me and goes back to his city.
And for figure
So
skating, coaches or
and
no?
no, not at all. I
Okay.
mean, I got to meet Richard Laidlaw when he came to India for a camp,
Mhm.
and he helped me a lot with my technique and with my jumps, spins, step sequence. So yeah, he helped me a lot actually. Like with this, he told me some skating drills, jump drills, and that helped. Actually, that helped me to get my double axel. Yeah.
As going further into that, so you had this first competition a few weeks ago. Now you go to this Junior Grand Prix. If you don't have a coach, Richard Laidlaw was with you at this event because he was also coaching, I think, a few other skaters. And then how did you learn the rules? Like, how did you know what you need to put in the program? What are the requirements to make sure that you're getting as many points as you can? Did you read all the rule books yourself? Did Richard really guide you, or was it like something else?
So it was both the things. I actually read some of the rule book and I didn't actually quite understand it because I'm so used to the roller skating. I
Hmm.
mean, I know pretty much everything about the roller skating rules.
Hmm.
So, but in ice, it was completely different. Everything is like, whoa, this is so different from rollers. And then I asked for Richard, and he helped me a lot actually. Like with the rules, he helped me with the program, he helped me with the step sequence. So when I jumped into figure skating, he pretty much guided me a lot.
Good, very good.
So I'm hugely grateful to him.
Yes, of course. That's amazing that he's done that. So let's talk about,
Yeah.
I guess, like mentally, you're going from a sport that you've won, you've traveled and you've won competitions and you've done really well. You're starting out in figure skating, and I will say you and I talked a little bit earlier, and we talked, your
Yes.
result is last place, but come on, you've been skating for 3 months, so this is really not the end of the world. You've already improved your score, I think, by like 16 points from your first competition,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes.
So what
Exactly.
is
Yeah.
it what does it feel like though to go from a sport where you win all these awards? I think you're like 8-time national champion or something, and now you're starting off brand
Yes.
new.
Yeah. So, and I mean, every successful athlete's journey starts slow and starts at at the very low. I mean, actually, I pretty much expected this result. Like I know that I will come last place, but I don't have any regrets because I have this dream, I have this will, and to be an Olympic champion. That's my dream. That's my will. That's the very reason that's keeping me alive. Actually, every night when I sleep, I can't stop thinking about it. Like it is so filled in my blood, filled
Hmm.
in my cells. So it's like down. I would be down bad for it.
Yeah.
But
Um,
sadly, in roller skating is not included in Olympics.
right.
So I searched, I waited for a lot of time whether they'll add or not. I mean, some people say, oh, they're going to add artistic roller skating in the Summer Olympics or maybe in another Olympics or something. But it seems like they're not going to add in
Hmm.
maybe in the next 10 years.
Hmm.
And I will be too old for it
Hmm.
by the time. So that is one of the main reasons why I shifted from rollers to ice. And the another big reason for that is rollers. People don't actually recognize artistic roller skating as much as they do in ice figure skating.
Even in India or just in general.
Yes, even in no, no, no. Even in India, it's like nobody, literally nobody knows about figure skating. Nobody knows about artistic roller skating.
Hmm.
Like if I say I'm a skater, people are gonna assume that I'm a speed skater or a hockey. Like people don't even know that figure skating or artistic roller skating, this type of sport exists.
Hmm.
Like people just know, oh, do you just dance on skates? I mean, oh, I mean that's it. Is that what you do? So this is still a very developing sport in India. In general too, like all over the world, artistic roller skating is so under recognized.
Hmm.
Like no, many people don't even know the artistic roller skating. Like they know about figure skating because it's included in the Olympics and there's so much. media coverage for it, but roller skating doesn't have that much coverage, and it's genuinely so sad. Like for people like me,
Yeah.
like we feel so sad that I mean, both are the same thing, but just one is on blades and one is on wheels.
You just talked about how there's no exposure to figure skating or artistic roller skating in India. So the big question is, how did you find it from such a young age, and how did this become a passion if it's not something that's very common?
Yeah, so this is actually a pretty interesting story. So when I was a kid, my father took me to a university, like a farewell kind of thing, like small festival farewell kind of thing. And when I went there, I saw this, small show kind of thing. And in that show, a guy with skates. So there was a big ramp kind of thing, and he skated through the ramp. He did a backflip and he went down through the ramp. I think that's included in skateboarding. I mean, I
Mhm.
don't have much idea on it.
Mhm.
So my father, I was so stunned, and I told to my father, "Wow, that's so amazing. That's so great." And he was like, "Oh, do you also want to do it?" So yeah, I mean, I was so young. I didn't know anything. I was I barely know anything at that time. So I
Yeah.
was like, yes, I like to do it. I love to do it. So then my father started searching for roller skating academies in our city, and we actually found one. So the thing is, luckily at that time, I said my coach P Satyanarayana. When I was joining at that time, he was there, and at that time, artistic roller skating was like in the budding stage. Like very few skaters were there, and it was slowly developing. Like it like just new. I don't know how they got to know it, but somehow they were teaching artistic roller skating.
Mhm.
And my they were speed skating, there was hockey, there was artistic roller skating. And my father was like, speed skating is already like many people go for speed and hockey, but this is a new sport, so why don't we try this sport? And that's how I got into artistic roller skating. And like that, I continued like that for many years, even though I don't get proper offline coaching, like one to one coaching. Even though I don't get one to one coaching, I was so I mean, so during the young age, no, I'm honestly telling, I didn't have this dream, passion, goals when I was younger. I didn't even know about that. I was just skating for fun, like pure fun, pure joy.
Mhm.
There was no goal, no dream, no passion. But slowly, when I was turning 11, 12, I started realizing, like, the championships are starting to get bigger. Like from the district championship, I went to state championship, and then I went to national championship. And after when I went to the national, after when I went to the, like few times when I already went a few times to the national championship, I got to know about the Asian championship. So that was my next big dream, like going to the Asian championship in rollers. So then I decided, okay, now this is a dream, this is a goal, this is a passion. I have to be serious about it. I can't still be joking, like
Mhm.
having fun around, just doing for fun or like that. I must really, really be serious about what I must do. Only then I can win. Only then I can get the medals or get the gold medals. So like that, I got that the 2023 Asian Championship that was held in China. That was my first Asian Championship, and I didn't even know that I would get two gold medals in that. I didn't expect it. Like whoa,
Wasn't there one year that
really?
you won four gold medals or something? Is that right or no?
Yeah, I think it's last year. Oh no, sorry. Yeah. In 2025 in the Taiwan Open Championships, I won four gold and one silver medal.
Amazing.
So the events were like it was pair skating, couple dance, solo dance, inline free skating, and quad free skating. So these are the five events I did, and in that I got four gold and one silver. And like whenever I go to a competition, I go with zero expectations. Like I can't like, oh god, this gold medal must be mine. At that time I wasn't still that aware. Like okay, I was like, maybe the international competitions are so tough, and the competitions are so tough, and they have a lot of training, they have a lot of coaching, and maybe I can't beat them because they have good resources, they have good coaching, And but still, even sometimes I can't believe how I did that. That was so shocking to me.
Now,
And
you're ice skating. So how close is the rink, the ice skating rink, to where you live? And how many hours a week on average do you actually get to go to the ice rink and skate?
so yeah, so India is a tropical country, right? So I live in the southern part of India, and the ice rinks are in the northern part of India. So it's like and entirely other side of the country. So it's I think 2,000 or 2,500 kilometers away, and we go there by train. We stay there. We practice every day. And before coming here, like if you want, when we were practicing regularly, we only practiced in the pay and play sessions, like on the public sessions. We didn't have a private session. We didn't have a particular session only for figure skating. I only practiced in the public sessions where anybody can
Yeah.
pay and anybody can come inside the ring. So all the other skaters, sorry, all the other people who came into the ring, I wasn't able to jump. I wasn't able to spin properly because what if I hit them?
Mhm.
So I was just focusing on my skating skills, and I attended few camps. I and Then Richard came to India and he conducted a camp, and I attended the camp. And after that, that slowly helped me. And I think we get only 6 to 7 hours per week on average
A
for
week? Okay.
practice, like on ice.
Mhm.
Yeah, on a week we get only like 6 or 7 hours, not more than that. And
And
that was so difficult for us because we weren't able to practice our programs,
yeah.
and we were actually I wasn't even able to focus on my skating skills because of this. Like I have competition and I have to focus on my jumps and spins, and so I didn't have no time for practicing skating skills.
Yeah.
So that was all
But the
crazy.
interesting part about that, I guess, so from the Asian Open, which was your first competition, was that basically the first
Yes.
time when you went to the practice, the first time that you really had the full ice to go through your program?
Not really. I mean, before going to the Asian Open, the association allotted us private session for the figure skating, like
Yeah.
an hour or two for the figure skating. So that really helped us.
Like I said in the very beginning, you went from the Asian Open, which is your first ever competition. Now you're at the Junior Grand Prix in China. This is your first Junior Grand Prix,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's only been a few
Yes.
weeks between these competitions. Did you have training
Yeah.
time in between those two competitions, first of all?
Yeah. I do have training time, but it was only an hour per day,
Okay. Yeah.
and I didn't even practice my program 10 times at all. I didn't
So
even
how did
practice
you
ten
improve
times
that?
before
I mean,
coming
I guess
here.
my question is, what do you think is the reason why you were able to improve so much in just a few weeks?
I think it was because of my will, or I worked pretty much on off state exercises a lot. I did a lot of drills. I mean, when I in on artistic roller skating, we don't have these many drills or exercises. But when I came to figure skating, I discovered so many new drills, so many exercises, so many new techniques. So I really worked a lot on them on off ice. So, like many people ask me, like, you only do 1 or 2 hours training on the ice. So what will you do the rest of the day? You're not even going to school, and you're just skating, and you're only skating for 2 hours or 1 hour per day. Then what do you do? What do you do for the rest of the day? Well, for the rest of the day, I practice on off ice. I practice drills. I focus on my flexibility, strengthening, everything like plyometrics. So that's what really helped me, and that's what made me improve.
So you get to this
Yeah.
Junior Grand Prix. This is a competition with skaters all over the world. There's 26 men. I think there's something like 34 women there. You have skaters at the very
Yeah.
top that are doing quads, as you mentioned in the beginning. You're seeing skaters that are doing quadruple jumps.
Yeah.
What was it like
Yes,
to,
yes.
to get here and be able to see these skaters and then realize that you're about to compete against them?
Honestly, when I first saw people doing triples and quads, I was flabbergasted. I was like, my jaw literally dropped. Like it's like, whoa. If there are people who are older than me doing triples, there are people who are younger than me.
Mhm.
They're like a 13-year-old doing triples.
Hmm.
Whoa! If the same thing happened in rollers, I don't know, he would be yeah, he would be on a Guinness Book of World Records. I was so shocked. Like, young children are doing triples and quads. So I see, like, ice figure skating is one heck of a competition.
Hmm.
That actually motivated me more. Like, okay, if they are able to do it, then why can't I do it?
That's right.
So
When did it feel real? Was it like the first practice session? When did it get in your head like, wow, I'm actually here already after 3 months of even dreaming about this, and now I'm in a Junior Grand Prix competition? When did you get the realization like, okay, I'm here. I'm competing. I'm with them.
yeah, so when I first went to the official practice session, I saw people like I don't know who was the guy. I saw a 13-year-old boy. He was doing double axels, triples, every jump. I was like, what the hell, bro? Like, whoa! I was so shocked. Maybe I just have to work more harder.
You need more
So
time
maybe
on
if
the
I
ice
work,
too. These people get
yeah,
six or
yeah,
seven
yeah.
hours on the ice a day. It's a big difference, you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
true, true.
You have this roller skating, this history in roller skating, lots of gold medals, lots of traveling for events. You're very successful. Do you think now, figure skating is your passion now? Are you going to go more into
Yes.
that and kind of leave the roller skating world, or are you going to try to do a little bit of both?
Well, this sure is a tough question, but like I like it's still very hard to say, but I might try to jump into figure skating and leave rollers because people actually don't recognize rollers that much. So even if you work very hard and become a world champion in rollers, people will barely recognize you.
Mhm.
So I'm slowly thinking that maybe figure skating is a better idea. I mean, it sure has tough competition, but that's not going to stop me. Maybe I will work hard. I will put in my 100% effort every day, and I will climb on the top of the Everest.
So you, with your 1 hour a day that you're training on the ice, after this competition, you're going to go home and continue to work. What are the things you want to work on? You landed a double axel, probably not consistent yet, so obviously I would assume you want to maybe make that more consistent.
Yeah.
But what else? What else are you working
Yes.
on?
Well, after I go home, maybe I'll work on my triple jumps now, and triple jumps and double axles. So I still haven't started working on my triple jumps, but now I slowly start with my triple salto and triple toe and then triple flip. I mean, I don't know when I'll get them, but I'll definitely start working on them.
Amazing. So you
Yeah,
told me, this is your only Junior Grand Prix event that you're going to have this year. India is not going to send you to any other Junior Grand Prix
yeah,
competitions. Do you have any other
yeah. I
besides,
think
I
so.
guess, does India have a nationals even this year for figure skating?
Yeah, actually, we had our nationals in July, and
Hmm.
it was I got gold medals in the basic novice men. I mean, I took my test and somehow I ended up in level 8. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this whole test kind of thing is very new to me.
Hmm.
Like, we don't even have this kind of thing in rollers. Like, you can just go to world championship with the if you can do double jumps, then you can go to the world
Hmm.
championships. So this test level 1, level 2, basic novice, intermediate novice, juniors, seniors, this whole thing that was completely new. And when I took the test, I ended up in level 8. Then I participated in my nationals in basic novice, and I got gold. And yeah,
So that
so
was in
then
July. So you
based
don't
on
have
my
yeah. So you don't have a
yeah,
nationals, I
yeah,
guess, until next year. Any other
yes,
competitions
yes.
that you think maybe the Federation could send you to this season?
This season, I think it might be the last
Okay.
competition,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, I sure hope that I could go to more Grand Prix or any other competition.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe they'll send or not.
Okay, so
idea.
probably next year though. When you
Yes.
by next year you'll have triples anyway, so that's an
Yes.
improvement to see you next year. Okay, I
Yeah.
have one more question for you, and this is just from your ISU biography. It's very, there's not so much on there, but it says one of your biggest hobbies is video games. So really quickly,
Yeah.
talk about some of your favorite video games, what you spend your time playing.
Okay. I play arcade types of games and fighting types of games and shooting. So I play Call of Duty Mobile. That's one of my favorite games. And Shadow Fight too and Friday Night Funkin'.
Okay.
These are I mean sometimes like when I'm so stressed, I play these and I get relaxed a bit.
Kyvalya, thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me. Like I said, you just finished your competition today, earlier today, and you're on the
Yes.
other side of the world
Yes.
from me. So thank you for this was very, very unplanned, very last minute. I just saw the
Yeah.
the interest that people had when I mentioned this on Instagram. I put up a little clip of your free skate, and people were like, 3 months, this is crazy. So I think getting to learn a little bit more
Yeah.
about your journey so far is something that people really want to find out about. So again,
Yeah.
thank you so much for that. Best of luck in continuing improving in figure skating in a crazy, crazy fast speed. And then I hope to see you at some other competitions this year, but if not, I know you're going to work hard, show up to the Junior Grand Prix next year, probably with much more difficult elements, and we can all root you on.
First of all, I would like to thank you very much for this interview, and I mean, it's people like you who recognize people like us, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful to you that you conducted this survey. That's it.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I love figure skating. I've been a big fan of the sport for a long, long time. I watch every single skater from start to finish. I think some of the most interesting stories are the ones like you that don't have it easy. And on top of not having it easy, this is brand new to you. So this is hopefully something
Yeah.
that people really like to learn about and the awareness of the sport becomes bigger in countries like yours because it is a great sport and
Yes.
I think everybody should know about it. So once again, thank you so much
Yes.
for your time and talking to me. It was great to learn a little bit more about your story. I'm going to link to
Yeah.
your Instagram so people can follow you if they don't already.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
yeah, we'll follow your journey. I mean, like I said, that double axle clip is already on there and it's crazy. It's just crazy where you've gone with
Thank
one
you.
hour of practice a day and you've done this for 3 months. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I could say.
Thank you so much again. It was yeah.